Hi everyone, it's svgcoop.com and we're back working on mini album MA020, and what we're going to do right now is just our pockets, which are pretty simple. You're going to make 4 pockets. They're going to be different widths, and then we have our base for our photo mats, which I haven't cut the pattern papers that are going to go on top of here yet, but we're just going to get those inserted. So basically, you're just going to be making very simple pockets. You're going to have pieces that have score lines on 2 ends. So you're just going to fold the paper on the 2 score lines. And we're going to put some tape on the outside like this. On each end. Okay, I'll give that a good rub. And then we're going to pull off one end and then get this lined up. And just get that stuck like that. And I'll pull the tape off the bottom. And you're just going to seal that up. Like that. So then you have a pocket that looks like this. Okay? So we're just going to do that with each of the 4 different sizes. And again, you're going to cut 2 sets of these because we're making 2 little books inside. And you want to use a heavy cardstock. Don't use like regular paper to make your pockets. Normally I go with a black cardstock, but this time I decided to use pattern paper just to save on a little bit of paper. Of course, you can go with solid if you want to. Okay. Go. Next pocket. Okay. And you don't have to use the same pattern paper for both sides, obviously. I'm not. You can use the same, or you can make them 2 different patterns, whichever you like. And then we have one more. Get that folded. Okay, so then what we're going to do is grab our book. I'm just going to get these inserted pretty quickly. So we're going to start with the smallest one. So I'm just going to pull the tape off of both sides of my hinge. And I'm just going to center this over it. And give it a squeeze. And then the next one. You can put these in any order that you want to. You don't have to go from smallest to largest if you don't want. But I'm going to. Okay, so we have our pockets, and then you're just going to, for now I'm just going to stick my photo mats in my pockets. We'll do more with those later. Okay, and there we go. We'll be back with more videos. Thanks for watching. Hi everyone, it's svgcoop.com, and we are back working on MA020, and we're working on the pages for our first little page. So I gave you two options actually for that first page, and I just want to show you, I'm working on one of the books because I'm doing like a test run before I show you, and one of them is just going to be simply a background, a mat, and then the other side is another background with some little mats, but the one I'm going to show you is slightly different. So this time you're going to have, you're going to have your background piece, and then I'm just going to have a decorative piece with, that I just want to put down the side here, so I'm just going to grab my glue. And I'm just going to put some around the edges here. And I just want to put that along the side here. Like that. Okay, and then I have two photo mats. I'm just going to put some glue on the back here. And then I'm just going to put some glue here. And I just want that to stick out a little, like that. The same with the other side. Put a little better centered like that. Okay, so that's going to be one side of our page. And then the other side, same thing, you're going to have two different size photo mats, but you're going to have a couple of, you're going to have your background and then a couple of swirls here, so I'm just going to layer the swirl. And then a smaller piece. Okay, and then do the photo mats. I'm just going to glue these photo mats on. This time they're not going to hang over, they're just going to sit in the middle here. Like so. Okay. Then I'm just going to put some score tape on the back of both of these. I'm just going to put 2 pieces on each one. I'm going to grab one of our books. I'm going to put the one that's sticking out, this one, on the outside like that so it doesn't stick on the inside, obviously. So I'm going to take the tape off. And we can just install this right away. Give it a good little rub. Okay. And then the other side, same thing. We're just going to take off the tape. And get that stuck on there like that. And that's it for our first page. Okay, I'll be back. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, it's svgcoop.com and we are back working on our mini album MA020, and we're going to be working on our second set of pages. So I'm going to start out, let's see, you're going to have your background piece, and then you're going to have a piece that has score lines along the side here. And this is going to be, you know, basically page 3 and 4. So I'm just going to fold this on the score lines, and I'm going to put some score tape excuse me, along the inside here like that. I'm just going to make a pocket basically. And I'm just going to stick this right on the bottom of our background paper, like that. And then you're going to have large tags. I'm just going to get that glued down. That right inside there like that. Okay, then you're going to have 2 pieces that have score lines on them. You're going to have a long one and a short one. So we're just going to fold the long one on the score line. And I'm going to put some score tape on the inside here. I'm just going to tape that right to the top here like this and fold it down. Okay, then we'll do the same with the bottom piece. So there's another scored piece. Just going to fold it on the score line. Put some tape. And now this one, you have a choice. You can stick it on the bottom, which I did with the last one, or you could actually stick it here like this, which I think I'm going to do. Okay, and then you're just going to basically glue down your pattern paper. Now if you wanted to, you can put you know, a magnet in here to keep it shut. I'm not going to do that this time, but you can. Okay, I'm going to fold that up. Piece on like that. Okay, so that's going to be one side of our pages. Then the next one, it's on the same set. You're going to have a little piece like this that has a little hole in it. So I'm just going to glue the pattern paper down. You just want to make sure you line up the hole that's on there. Okay. Put that aside a second. Okay, so you're going to have your background piece. And I'm going to start with the black pieces first. So you're going to have a large piece with score line down the side, so let's just fold that. Put my glue aside for a second. Score tape on the inside. And I'm just going to line my background paper up with that, like this. Okay. Then we're going to you're going to have a tall piece like this, so we're going to fold this on the score line. Put some tape on the inside. I'm going to glue the other tall piece in. Just match those right up. Okay, so you have like a little clip. And you're going to have a little one like that as well. So fold that on the score line. Put some tape in there. And line those up. You have to make sure you do it the right way because it's not a perfect square. And just fold that like that. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put our pattern paper on the front here. I'm just going to glue that down. The next thing I want to do, I'm going to take this tall one, we're going to glue that down right on top here. Oops. glued to the upper part here like this. And before we go any further, we're going to put a piece of pattern paper there. So get that glued down. Okay, then we're going to glue down the other little square. Let's see, I'm going to put that and put it low enough here. And you want to just kind of measure to make sure that your shape will go overlap your little square here. So I'm just going to put that like that. Okay, so now I'm just going to put my glue away for 1 second. What we want to do is we're going to take this and we want to line that up so it's going to swing around and cover that. So what we're going to do is hold this together. You're going to leave the background separate. And I'm just going to line up my crocodile on the 1/8 inch punch. So I'm going to use that. And I want to, let me just put another light on here. I want to line up that hole punch with the hole from my center piece here. I'm just going to get that lined up as close as I can and punch through the background like that. And then I'm going to take a brad and stick that right in there like that. And then we'll open that up this way. Okay, because basically what we want it to do is to swing open so you can open this piece, okay? So now we can glue down the rest of the pattern paper pieces. Just going to get those . Like that. But before we do that, we want to open up the top here. Put our pattern pieces inside. Like that. Okay. And then I'm just going to open this up and put the pattern piece inside here. And that'll cover up the brad so we won't know it's there. Okay, so now let's put some tape on the back of our pages and we'll get those installed. So I'm just going to put 2 pieces like that and like that. Bring our other page back out. Okay, then grab our book. Okay, give that a good rub. Okay, I'm just gonna stick go. That's page numbers 3 and 4. All right, thanks for watching. We'll be back.